Hello and welcome back to another In the Kitchen with Pen. Now, today we are going to be having a Five Guys, but I'm not paying the price of a Five Guys. I mean, I don't know about you, but paying £30 or the best part of for a meal for two in a fast food joint is just outrageous. So today we're going to be making our own, and we're going to start with the burgers themselves. And when you're making a burger, you want a minced beef that has a high fat content, because it is the fat that is flavour, and it also stops you from having a dry burger. So I've got 20% fat beef mince from Sainsbury's. Can't remember how much it was, but it certainly wasn't anywhere near what you'd pay in a Five Guys. This is 500 grams, as I say, and it's going to make 4 burgers. So what do? We need to get a bowl out, we need to do this, we need to add that. No, we don't. What we're going to do is we're going to take our, what's it called? Mince, and we're going to divide it into 4. So come on down while we do that. Right, so you've divided it into 4, and you're just going to smush it together and make a patty. And as I say, you're not adding anything. Nothing at all is needed to be added. I'll put them onto a chopping board that I have lined with baking parchment, and that is so the burgers do not stick to the chopping board. Right, divided it into 4. There'll be double burgers, I think. Yeah, I'm sure we'll have double burgers. Right, so we're just smushing it together to keep it all nice, and then just into a rough patty shape, like that. Wash my hands. Right, and then these just go in to the fridge, because I've handled that fat and it's got warm. So we now want the fat to set up again. So into the fridge these will go. Right, these are your burgers, so you can put the toppings that you want on. I will be having some sautéed onions. I'm not going to show you how to sauté onions. You know how to sauté onions. You could put mushrooms, you could put peppers. I do like green peppers on a Five Guys, but I haven't got any green peppers. Would red or yellow be the same? Probably not. Obviously gherkins are a must for one of us in this house, and an absolute no-no for the other. So we will have definitely a seeded burger bun, our burgers. We will have cheese. You could put crispy bacon on it if you wanted. Oh, cook your bacon so that's nice and crispy. They will have lettuce. They will have tomato. Well, one of them will. They will have gherkins. They will have ketchup. Yeah, I'm going to be eating ketchup. Ketchup and mustard. But we don't just go... You'll see how we do that later. So they're going to go back in the fridge. Well, they're not going to go. They are back in the fridge for a few hours to tighten up. And I am going to be serving these today just with some skin on fries. That is plenty. That bun is a bun, a double burger, skin on fries. Trust me, you have enough there. So we will... Did I say cheese? We're having cheese. But not the American, plastic cheese as I call it. We will be having some proper slices of cheddar on top. So we'll be back when it's time to cook. Right, it's been a few hours and I have just taken the burger patties from the fridge just to let them come up to a little bit warmer. And I'm going to move you and you'll see that we're cooking these burgers on our Ninja Grill Pro. So let's move you and bring you down. Right, there you go. And I've got the buns on there and I'm just toasting them just very lightly, and then I will turn the heat up and get the burgers in. But another minute or so and we'll be back to show you what we're going to do, exactly what we're going to do with these burger buns. Right then, that's our buns toasted. Okay, so we're going to take them out and we're going to start assembling them. And it's dead easy. So what we're going to do is, with the bottom of the bun, we've got some ketchup, and we're going to do a couple of ounces of ketchup, and that's the bottom of the bun as well. And then, not English mustard, you do want, sadly, some yellow American mustard for this. Oh, goodness me. And a couple of those. And on your top bun, you're going to want some mayonnaise. So we're going to pop some mayonnaise. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this back on. And we're going to the flat plate again. And I only want 14 minutes. That probably won't even take that long, but I'll go for 14. And start. And it's preheating because I only had it at 180 for these. So we've now put mayonnaise on the top of our bun and we're just going to spread it. And then on top of that, we're going to go with our toppings, and we have lettuce, pickles, onion, tomatoes, and I'm just going to salt those tomatoes because they will taste better with a little salt. And then we get our lettuce and we pop that on. Mine's got more lettuce because I'm not having the tomatoes nor the pickles. Now, so there's our tomatoes, and we'll go with a few pickles on the top, and the onion, the raw onion, will go on the bottom. Right, there'll be more pickles going on now on the bottom of whose? That's right, Steve's. So you're certainly going to taste the pickles in there, aren't you? And that is all I can do for now for those. So I'm just going to move them out of our way and wait for this to heat, and we'll cook the burgers. Right, our grill is now hot enough, so I'm just going to go on with these burgers, and I'm going to do nothing. I'm going to let them start to cook, and when the colour starts to come up the side, that's when I'm going to start doing something. But until that happens, I can't show you anything. Right, the edges of our burgers have just started changing from totally pink to a sort of a grey. So now we're going to turn them. And now is the time we're going to use our burger press. We don't want a smash burger, but we just want to make sure that all of our burger is getting a good well, a good contact with the grill, really, which could be a problem because this grill isn't very big. It is, but not when I'm doing these burgers. Right, let's move this. And you can see the amount of fat that these burgers are giving off. And as I've said before, that's what's going to give us the flavour, because fat makes flavour. Right, so we're just going to leave those again. We're not even going to season just yet, because we want to get little pools of liquid on the top. We'll season, we'll turn. And seasoning, you can use what you like. I'm literally just going to be using salt and pepper. Right then, let's just season these with a little bit of salt. That's pepper actually, Penny. Pepper. And some salt. And then we're going to flip them again. And we'll season again on this side. Pepper. And some salt. And we're just going to let those finish cooking. I've taken off a lot of the grease, and we're going to go on with our cheese. And just for an instant, I'm going to close the lid to help melt this cheese a bit quicker. But it really won't be for very long at all. A bit longer than that though. Right, we've just started to melt. So what I need to do now is get one on top of the other, and then it's going to go into our burger bun. So let's move you again. Right, there's the burger bun that we prepared. Here's the 2 patties. Now get it the right way round, top and bottom. Put that there. Go on with the top, and then we're going to wrap it just like they do in Five Guys, so that our cheese and our burger and all our fun bits and pieces really stick together. And I'm going to do the same with the other one. Our chips are cooked, our Five Guys is cooked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it so that you can get a cross section of it. Did I go all the way through? Oh, not quite. Never mind. Right, there is our Five Guys at home. Let's have a taste. It's very messy. You'll need napkins. It's very good. So, if you fancy having a go at a different style of burger, try making a Five Guys at home. You don't need a Ninja Grill Pro. A nice cast iron pan or a heavy bottom pan will work every bit as well. Skin on fries. Fabulous. Right. Thank you. Oh, that's really nice. Thank you for watching this episode of In the Kitchen with Pen, and I'll see you again very soon on the next one. Bye bye for now.